Hello everybody, time for a new video, not a shaving video. This time I'm gonna try to 3D print that shaving bowl, the giveaway shaving bowl. Last video I designed it in Fusion 360 of Autodesk Fusion. Turned out great. I do apologize about the video. It was really harsh, abrupt in the ending of the video. I don't know how this clip champ really works. I was talking about 2-3 minutes after the video was disconnected. I don't know why, but I thought I got everything that I wanted on that video. So sorry about the strange finish of the video. But this video, I'm trying to do the same thing. Take a video of my screen and going through the things I do, the settings I have, and so on the Bamboo Lab. I'm not the expert, not in either Fusion or in Bamboo Lab Studio. So if you look at this video and you think that guy can't do anything, that's true. I'm still learning very much, but it's fun. I do the best I can. I find the way that I did the bowl in the video the easiest at the moment. There's probably other ways you can do it, but it's fun to actually create something from nothing. And it was really fun to get this support from feedback from all the viewers that have commented. Someone told me it should be big as Sterling's tub, and that's what the dimension I got. They wanted to have that bowl leaned a little bit on the sides, maybe rounder, but a little lip into the inside, and so on. And someone told me that wanted to have it printed in black, and I think black is a beautiful color. So the first I did was printed in black, and then there was one that talking about what should have had on the bottom, and he was mentioned that we should have a shark fin, and that gave me an idea. There was a viewer, a YouTuber that Frank Strömberg passed away a couple of years ago, but he's still in my mind when I'm doing shaves. I'm using some of his stuff and so on. I thought it nice to be incorporated, that shark fin on that. And for me, I think of Frank Strömberg, but maybe not you, but I do it. And maybe some of you other viewers that have seen Frank Strömberg's videos. His videos is not on YouTube anymore, but I remember those videos. It's a Swedish YouTuber. I had met him twice, and he was a great wet shaver, straight razors and so on. It was a really nice guy. But that's enough. So this video we'll try to 3D print that, and we shall see how it comes out in the end. So let's skip to the next video. Hello everybody, time for a new video. I'm going to 3D print that shaving bowl that we designed in Fusion in the last video. As you can see, I'm using a Bamboo Lab X1 carbon printer with a nozzle diameter 0.4, and I'm using this PETG filament to the whole bowl. I have AMS, I have my the filament serum. I'm using PETG, only PETG. And I've done some small changes here. Here you can change different quality you want. I'm using as a standard quality. This is in Swedish, so I hope you can understand what I mean. But this is a standard quality, 0.2 millimeters, how it extracts the filament from the nozzle. And here under you can get some other things you can change. If you click the quality button here first, I'm going to see if you can find it. I have changed probably a little bit longer. No, still looking for what I'm to here. The seam is this. I'm changing that to nearest. I'm going to explain it a little bit in a moment. That's the one I changed in that quality. In the strength, the next tab here, I'm changing the feel, how dense the fill inside the bowl will be and what kind of infill I want. I want honeycombed hair. You can change different types of infills, but I'm almost always using honeycomb. I like it. I don't know why. It feels like it's a strong infill to use. This 15% is it's not solid. This bowl it's only 15% infill in it. And under support, I click support and I activate the support because I need it, and I use tree support as automatic choice. And I'm changing one more thing here under others is a thing called fuzz. Fuzz and changing this to all walls. You have contour and holes and so on. But I changed it to all walls, and I'm changing this to 0.8, as you can see, 0.8 the next one. That's the what do you call? Things are changed, and then when that's done, I'm loading the file. I'm clicking on this one, and I saved the file from Fusion 360 as a step file, and named it shaving bowl. So I double click that, and the bowl will appear in this plate in just a moment. And we shall see. It always takes a little bit to load. So here we can see the bowl. I can rotate it and look at it from different angles and so on. I want to print it like this, and there is the shark logo, as you can see. And the text here, designed by MLS's viewers. Can be a little bit difficult to see these things, but well, they are there at least. I moved this object from the plate. It have to be on the plate. When this is finished, I click prepare the plate, and then it's going to prepare with all these things I have chosen and what filament I'm using and so on. And this would create the code, and it will take a couple of seconds to finish. It's going to show you everywhere where it needs support. It's going to need support under this handle here and under the bowl and that radius we made, and some support to these texts here. When this is finished, it's going to be very black everything, but I hope you will have an idea what it's doing. It's going to actually show you how the print's going to look when it's finished. Just waiting for the code to be ready. This sometimes takes a very long time. It sometimes goes a little bit faster. And my screen is a little bit too small to show everything. I'm just waiting for it to... There, it's finished. As you can see, it's a black blob here. And there is some information you can look at. This shows the filament I'm using for the model. It's 30 meters of filament and 91.83 grams. For the support, I need 2 meters or 6.62 grams. And the total, you can see there. But the interesting thing is, if you look at this one, it takes 9 hours to print this. So it's going to take a time. But I'm going to do a time-lapse video. It's going to take a couple of seconds for you. So it's going to be printed. I'm just going to do this so it's easier to see. So it's going to take a couple of seconds for you to watch. As you can see, I'm just trying to zoom in and zoom out a little bit here. It's difficult. You see those white dots? That's the thing we change here in the quality. And these are the support here, and there is the support there to these handles and so on. And then I just click for print this plate, and hopefully it will start. It shows 9 hours, what printer I got, what kind of filament I'm using, and here I'm going to start time lapse, and then I'm going to click send. So now it's going to sending this to the printer, and just gonna see a couple of seconds. It takes a little bit before it sends to the printer. Now I'm using this clip champ to what do you call it? Showing you the screen or recording the screen, and at the same time I'm sending this to the printer. It takes a couple of seconds here, I hope at least, before it's ready to go to the printer. Hopefully it will. There's 30%, 35%. I can move this a little bit. This thing, I don't want to close that. I don't know what happens. But you can see there it's working. I'm trying to send this, and 97% ready, 100%, and it's going to show you the unit here on this one in a couple of seconds, I hope. You can see use a calibration of the, and adjustment for the bed. It's always on, and now it's been sent to the printer, and here on the unit you can actually start this, and hopefully you can see what's happening. Here on the right you can see my AMS, what kind of filaments I'm using. It's going to use this PETG black print with that one. So there's sometimes it takes a while because I have to load it to the printer too. 21% is ready, and then it's got to calibrate and everything, and finally it's going to start to print. And now it's just it's not connected to the printer, but hopefully this will work. I'm going to finish here. You're going to see the what do you call it, time-lapse video after this, because this is going to take a while to. Here's my printer, Bambolab X1 Carbon, and there is the print bowl. Looks like this inside, and I got my AMS up here. But let's pick up this bowl and see how it looks. Let's bend it a bit like that, and it's loose. So let's go to the kitchen and take away this support, see how it looks. So I'm going to put it on the table here, and I'm going to put this phone on a stand so we can see when I'm cleaning that support. Just a moment. Yeah, and here we got the mold. I'm using this plier to break off this support. Sometimes we can just peel it by hand, very easy like that. Sometimes it's really hard, and there we're going to get the sign or the text we did. The support, sometimes they stick really hard. There's something there, and we have something there. So let's clean this up a little bit. Something there, and we have something on the D here. So like that. That seems to be cleaned up. As you can see, designed by MLS as viewers. Maybe we can get another angle. Then we got support in the bottom here. Just try to get rid of that. So sometimes you have to clean these bowls a little bit here, but let's take away this support first. Feels a little bit like unwrapping a gift. Okay, let's see if I can just use some force. It's getting better and better. When you 3D print something, if there is an overhang or something like this, you have to have support. It can't print so good in mid-air. So that one loosens really nice. Let's take the other side. Like that, and then like that. And the support is clean from support. Then I usually use kitchen knife like this and just take away this burr that's stuck in here. You can use a file or something, other things to clean that up. I'm not going to do so much work with that right now, but yeah, that's the bottom. And sometimes you get some things to clean up there. You can take a file or something. And here is the finished bowl. Let's see if we can get a better angle from this. And you can see the texture of the bowl. As you can see, it's not smooth. There is design by MLSS viewers. And of course, I'm gonna clean this a little bit more, but that's the bottom, and that's the handle. Feels actually really nice on my hand. I can use it like this. Or put the finger in there, and that's bigger one. And you got that shock in the bottom. As you remember, we put fillet in there and nice little small lip here. So this is the finished bowl. I'm gonna, of course, clean it just a little bit, and then, of course, I have to try it. So this was the cleaning of this. Now it's time to see if we can ladder something in this bowl. So there you go. Nice shaving bowl in my opinion. Feels really nice. Yeah, here we got the bowl. Maybe a little bit more cleaning, but I think looks great. So let's try to lather in the bowl. I got a lot of soap here. It's maybe a little bit too much, but let's use a little bit of it. I smear it in the bottom here, something like that. This is too much, I know, but it's my latest soap I did, orange center soap. Cut in a bowl. You look at my dirty sink. I put a little water in it. It may be a little bit too much, but that much. Put that aside for so long. Give the soap from my hand. Like that. I usually put water in it and let it sit there for 5 minutes or something. Then take the brush, black MLS first brush, wet the tips. I always do it using cold water only. Rinse that off. There's plenty of water in here. Let's dump out a little bit. And let's see if we can use this bowl. I'm going to use it like this. I usually use my hands like that. Seems to be working really nice. Big nice handle, fits nice in the tub. You can hold it like this too, or this, or like this. I prefer to hold it like this. I have a thumb in here. A little bit more water. Builds up a nice lather. The structure here you can see is a little bit not smooth, little texture to it, and it's a texture on the sides and so on. So it seems to be working really nice. Let's add just a little bit more water here. I know it's a little much water maybe, but I still got some soap in the bottom, so I'm really working it. It doesn't flip over the side either. It collects really nice on the side here. When I do like this, it's collecting on that little lip. And this was really nice. I'm really satisfied actually. It doesn't spill over. I could add more water to it and work with it even more. but we got nice leather. Look at this, plenty of leather. This is not cured yet, so in a couple of weeks this leather will be even better. Now I have slippery hands. So this seems to be working really, really nice. I'm really satisfied, really happy. Big enough bowl to use. I got some soap left in the bottom, as you can see, but as you see, works just great. Doesn't spill over, as I told you. The dip idea was really nice. It collects it in the bowl. So yeah, I'm really happy. Works just great. An awesome bowl. Next video I'm gonna shave using this bowl, and on that video I'm gonna do a giveaway, some kind of giveaway, so you have to write something, comment something, and then I gotta draw a winner that wins this bowl. And I'm gonna ask, no, after that maybe I do more bowls if someone else is interested to buy, but this is a giveaway bowl. So this bowl, I'm gonna clean it up and use it next video, and clean it up and so on, and then do the shave video and giveaway in the next video. Thank you for watching, everybody. This was really fun to do. Nice project to work with. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me doing this. So have a great week, and we shall see you next time, whenever it is. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.